So let's see if I did this right, because I didn't have audio before. So let me know if you can hear me. Can you hear me? Tell me yes or no. Yay, I did it. Okay, cool. So I told everybody that I was going to be going live on Facebook, but I can't figure out how to fucking do it. So I'll have to troubleshoot that and fix my browser and stuff. So for now, I'm just going to do the Instagram. But I'm doing a live card pull right now for the Lionsgate portal. So today is a supercharged astrological cosmic day, and I just wanted to kind of share with you guys what came through for me. So give a second to see if anybody else wants to join. I just got so frazzled trying to figure all that shit out. Yeah, so my view is fucking crazy, isn't it? I'm coming to you from Idlewild, California. So it's been really hot here, but today it's kind of nice. I think the seasons are finally starting to change. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So just a little bit about the Lionsgate today. It happens on or around the 8th day of the 8th month every year. And it's when Sirius lines up with the Earth. So we have Orion's belt lining up perfectly with the pyramids of Giza. So this portal goes back, all the way to ancient Egypt. So that's kind of cool. And what the Lionsgate basically is here for is just this portal of manifestation. So, we have these cosmic alignments that happen where we just get this amazing burst of energy, and everything that we're thinking and trying to create just gets heightened. So today is an amazing time to really sit down and meditate and listen to what your guides have to say, listen to what Spirit's trying to tell you, and see if you can get some of these downloads that are coming through today. So the downloads that I am receiving today are galactic. I think everybody has the ability to tap into their galactic family. And I've only just recently started channeling these fifth dimensional ETs. So today I had a really amazing channel. I got to talk to at least 2 different ETs. The Palladians were there today, the Council of Silion, and the Arcturians. So I'm learning that I am of Arcturian starseed lineage. So those are my homies, and they come through really easily for me. But I've just only recently started channeling the Palladians. So it's a totally different energy. It's kind of like feminine versus masculine. But I got some good stuff from them today that I want to share with you. And I can't make this shit up. I pulled the gateway card for myself earlier. So it's we are in a gateway. Hi, Michael. I figured it out. So yeah, let's get started. I'm going to do a past, present, and future reading for the collective today, just to see what kind of comes through. So starting with our past energy. Shut up, dude. Gateway. Oh my God, that is so awesome. So we're in the gateway right now. We're in it. We are in it. So like I was saying, sit down, see what comes through for you. There is so many galactic messages that are trying to just come at you right now. Absorb it and just embrace it, because there's so much energy out there right now, and that's what's important, is kind of deciphering and deciding what energy that you want to subscribe to. You know, there's a lot of fear energy going on in the world right now, and it's super important to not subscribe to that, and just know that you have the ability to manifest whatever reality that you want. And so if you don't want to be in fear, then don't be in fear. You know, there's still a lot of opportunities and a lot of amazing energy to tap into on this planet right now. So be sovereign and, you know, manifest your own shit. Don't listen to the news. Please turn that off. All right, present energy, courage. Perfect. So with the Lionsgate portal, we are talking about, you know, it's a Leo energy. So coming from the heart, courage, bravery, stepping into your truth, stepping into your power. You know, these are all Leo qualities that we're feeling right now. So what came through for a part of my channeling session today was, even when I think I'm being brave and I think I'm stepping into my power, there's always something more I can be doing. You know, once you reach that threshold, then you there's another level to attain. You know, it's like, okay, I did that, now what? You're never just good. Yeah, you just always keep on growing and keep on pushing, and that really does take courage. So get out of your comfort zone and keep going. You know, I'm so excited. These are the best cards. All right, so future, going into the future. Potential. We do have potential. We have potential for everything right now. Like, I keep talking about how this year is different, and it is. This year is different. We have so many different cosmic portals opening up for us. We have so much energy on the planet. Like, the entire planet is basically, you know, in the middle of an ascension process right now. So the potential is unlimited, what you want to do. So now is the time to declare what you want and really step into it. So coming back to the Lionsgate manifestation, you know, sit down and think of 2 things that scare the shit out of you, that you like, a dream that is so big that it's terrifying. And that's what you should be manifesting right now, because that's the type of energy that we're bringing to the table right now. So these are amazing cards for past, present, and future. So coming back, we got the gateway. We're like in it. Courage, step into your truth. You know, make some goals for yourself that terrify you, because those are the ones that are going to push you. And potential. So we have the potential, like, basically the potential is limitless at this point. You know, we really are. If you don't subscribe to my newsletter, there's a link in my bio, and this week I'm talking about basically glitching the matrix and how the universe is an algorithm. So, you know, we've been taught law of attraction, but this takes a little bit further. It's kind of like on the quantum level of like how your thoughts are actually your engagements, how your consciousness is you scrolling, and how the computer is the universe. And it's just a really good analogy, because you can groom your algorithm. You know, you can decide what content you want to interact with. You can decide all of these things, like, oh, I'm not going to click on that advertisement because then I'm just going to get more spam, or I'm not going to click on that person's content because then I'm just going to see more of them in my newsfeed. That's how your life works. That's how the universe works with your thoughts and with your manifestations. So hacking the matrix, you know, because the matrix is the operating system, you know. So definitely give that a read. I think it's a really good analogy, and I hope that helps people with the creation process a little bit. So I feel like I'm talking really fast. Some of the messages that I got from my ET friends today are expand. So coming back to this like courageous part of yourself and this bravery, like, I'm trying to build my business. I'm trying to like do all these things, you know, I'm trying to step into my truth and things like that. But I really need to expand. I need to expand and think bigger, you know, and especially this time of the year with this portal, think of something that you're doing right now and think about where you can expand that and just really invite more energy into it. Also, let's see what else they said. So practice giving and receiving love. So the ETs talk about being heart-centered all the time. Like they never shut up about it. Like it's all about love. It's all about the heart. It's all about, you know, just being like cohesive with your mind, opening up your energy centers. And so it was a good reminder to me today of just practice receiving love. You know, we have love for our friends and our families and stuff like that. But, you know, do you really receive it? Do you receive it from strangers? Do you receive it from people in your family that are trying to give you love? You know, that was kind of like an aha moment for me, because I feel like I give a lot of love, but I don't really like let it in, you know? So practice opening your heart chakra. It's so important. The heart is literally the portal to consciousness, to everything. It's not the mind. It all comes from here. So they're always going on and on about that, and they're right. Also, coming back to the courage, they're talking about stop trying to please everyone and know your truth, speak it, and own it. So I know I kind of have like these panic attacks when I've like said something really profound and I've stepped into my truth, and then I'm like, okay, and I post on the internet, and then I'm like, oh my God, people are gonna think I'm weird, people are gonna think this is crazy, like, and then that's me not owning it, you know? So make sure what you're doing, you're putting your heart into it and you're fucking owning it, you know, because you're gonna feel better about what you're doing, the content you're creating or whatever it is that you're doing, if you really just own it, you know? And that's really what I've been trying to practice. But, you know, it's a reminder that, I mean, if they're saying it to me, then I'm obviously not doing it as well as I could be. And then one last message I'll share with you. They said this at the very end, and you know, I've mentioned before that they kind of have a funny sense of humor, and they really think our language is funny too. So they like sometimes use just funny words. Like today they said stand tall in the hall, and I'm like, okay, you know, I get that. It's like, you know, stand up. But this was really sweet. At the very end, they said, keep your feet on the earth and your eyes in the sky. So really harnessing that 3D energy that we're having right now. You know, we're living in 3D. We can't help it. We have to pay bills. We have to go to work. We have to do all this shit that we don't want to do, right? But the 5D is like knocking on our door right now. And we're all so close to this ascension process. And we are so close to stepping through. You know, they mentioned today, like, we're on an edge right now, and we're teetering between 3D and 5D. And it just takes, you know, just a few more light workers, a few more people that are harnessing the frequency of the new earth and harnessing this new 5D energy to make us fall into that ascension. And so, you know, it's not a matter of, you know, my dad was really funny. He goes, so like when you ascend to 5D, are you like gone? Are you going to disappear? And I'm like, no, Dad, like it's like 2 dimensions, you know, right on top of each other. You know, if you're in 5D and you're walking past somebody in 3D, you might like bump into them because you didn't see them. They're not in your they're not in your conscious awareness, you know? So I think this was the Arcturians' way of telling us to stay grounded, because they're always saying stay grounded, but then also keep your eyes to the sky, you know, keep that third eye open and keep receiving the messages from the 5D. So I just thought that was really cute. Every time that I get off of a channel with them, it's literally like just the most love that I feel. It makes me feel so heart-centered. I have so much gratitude, and I'm just really, really grateful that this is turning into my path. So I think that's all I have for you. Thank you for joining me on my live. If you're watching the replay, I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to try to do more of these. I'm going to try to figure out my Facebook Live stuff. And if you haven't subscribed to my newsletter, there's a link in my bio for that. It dropped yesterday, so I have a couple of good stuff, little articles in there, astrology report talking a little bit more about the Lion's Gate. And then I always do a collective tarot card reading or a collective oracle reading. So I also do a vegan recipe because I think that's cool. So check that out. I'm still taking sessions for my awakening and my guidance sessions. You can, that's also in my link in my bio. And I am just like super stoked for this Lion's Gate for everyone. I can't wait to see what everybody manifests. And yeah, let's take a question. Do you have a question that you want to ask? I was hoping I would get more people so that I could have some, I could pull a card. But if somebody is watching and you want me to pull a card for you, or if you just want to ask me about the Lion's Gate, give you a couple seconds to do that. Don't be shy. Okay. Well, Gunsmoke 30, I don't know who you are. I want to, do I know you in real life? I just pulled a card for you and I got freedom. So not sure if you're having a question or what's going on with that. You're in New York. Cool. Well, thank you for joining me. Feel free to reach out via Messenger, or if you join my newsletter, I have my email in there. And if you're interested in a session or anything like that, feel free to just ask any questions you want. And I hope that you guys have an amazing rest of your Lion's Gate portal. Thank you for joining me, guys. We'll see ya.